Thank you for choosing Burlington Subaru for your shopping needs. I'm Terry Light, the Internet Sales Manager here for Burlington Subaru, and today I'd like to take a deeper look into the 2011 Subaru Outback. Today we're going to start off with the 2.5i. This is the introductory model for the Outback, and I'd like to go over some of those standard features with you. Let's jump in and take a look.
Well, now that we're inside the Outback, let's go over some of the standard features that you'll see throughout the model line of the Outbacks. You have the power windows, auto drivers down, power locks, and if you've got those troublesome kids in the back playing with the windows, you can even lock them out. You'll see up on the steering wheel, audio controls, control your volume from here, set up your radio station with your presets and go through there and also go through your CD tracks. You can switch between AM, FM, and CD with the mode, and then you can also mute it for those calls that are incoming. Have cruise control right up on the steering wheel, easy to touch with your thumb. Cruise turns it on and off, set excel and cancel, pretty standard from there. Subaru also added this year the auto lights, so you can just put them right on the auto mode and they'll turn on and off as needed for you there. They turn off fully when you take the key out of the ignition. Your wipers, easy, just pull it towards you to get the spray. Once down is intermittent, and you can control from 4 different speeds. Low and then high. You've got the rear wiper as well. You can put it in an intermittent mode, and what's a fun thing about the rear wiper, put it into reverse and it acts like a real wiper and comes on fully, so you can see backing up. Okay, a little bit more about the radio. Not only can you control it from the steering wheel, but it's easy to reach. Just turn it on and off. As we got the VPR playing there, but let's go ahead and turn that down for you from there. You're going to see the Subarus come pre-wired for satellite radio, so you'll see that it says satellite capability, meaning that it's pre-wired, so you can always add the satellite radio later. Another fun thing on the radio, hit the menu button. See speed volume, switch it from off to 1 or 2. 2 goes a little louder than 1, so as you're speeding up, the volume goes up, and as you slow down, the volume comes down. So you can absolutely control that. Have those mornings when you jump in and blow yourself out of the seat, that will help you control that. Wondering what the outside temperature is and what the road conditions may be for you, if they're freezing or not? We'll check right up on the dash right in your view. Right now it's 49 degrees where we're at. You can see the clock right there, off to the right where it says the passenger airbag off. You have the settings to change your clock, but also you have a trip computer. This is showing we have 70 miles before we run out of gas, so you can see how further you can go. Gives you your average. Obviously this is a brand new car. We've only got a couple of miles on it, so you will definitely get better mileage than that 13.2. I have customers reporting back to me that they're getting over 30 on the highway. You get your instant gas mileage. Obviously we're not moving, so you'll see the dash is there and you can get your average from there. But also off to the left on the dash you have an echo gauge. The echo gauge will actually take your average gas mileage and let you know if you're driving better or worse than your average gas mileage, so you can help run the car and go from there. And then of course you can just turn it right off and just look at the outside temperature. Well, it comes with your standard heating controls, very easy to use. You have your fan speed, then just press of a button to put the air direction where you'd like to have it, and of course your temperature. Rear defrost, recirculate, and your AC, all standard on the base model of the Outback. And of course, if you're looking for your hazard lights, very easy to handle from there. As again, you can see this is the 6-speed manual, but moving down, you have your 2 cup holders here, and then you also have 2 cup holders in the door, and then you also have 4 more cup holders in the back as well. Open this up. You have a little storage shelf right here. My grandmother always used this area to put tissues, so a great place to hide those out of the way. But if you open up down inside, you also have storage area there, an auxiliary jack to plug in your MP3 player or your iPod, and also a place to charge a cell phone, and from there. That way you can have your auxiliary audio needs. Okay. Storing your CDs and feel that you filled this all the way up, well, you have more space. Check out the spacious glove box. Granted, I've got the owner's manual in there at the moment. Some people store it in the back or actually on the back of the toilet so they can read it for later, but you do have this space from there. As you move up, you can control your vents. You can open them or close them to direct your air, but even going further, you've got the visors, and even on the base model, you do have the lighted mirrors. Lots of fun things. You've got your map lights, your dome lights, you can control them from there. Need a place for your sunglasses? That's covered as well. One thing that's fun about the visors, after you're done checking your makeup or how you look from there, just pop it out. You know, sometimes you get that sun that comes in on the side and blinds you. It also has the visor extenders that you can extend out. So you can see even on the base model, just for simple features on the front, you're pretty well covered. Well, now that you've seen some of the features that are standard on the Outback, on this one you can see you can raise the seat up, bring it down. I'm 5'10", very comfortable in the car. Tilt and telescoping steering, so you can make yourself very comfortable and recline the seat front and back. Gas tank release is right down here on the floor. Let's check out the space in the back, especially for the family needs. One of the great things about the redesign of the Outback when they redesigned it in 2010, and which carried over to the 2011, is the back doors open up very wide. So you can see that they give you plenty of seating space in the back. But the reason the doors open wider is so that you can get your child seat in and out. So if you got those little ones that you're always struggling with the child seat, you don't have to struggle anymore. You have the child safety locks on the door.
Just give that a lock, close the door, can't be opened up on the inside. A great trick to play on your friends if you're not doing it for the kids. As you move in, you're gonna see there's plenty of space in the back. I didn't change the front seat, so I'm not giving you that illusion, but you can see there's a lot of knee room, toe room underneath the seat to make yourself very comfortable. The back seats do recline, so if you want to lay back, take a nap, which I wouldn't mind doing. Could use a good nap, but anyway, gotta keep going. Bring the seat back up. Now, talking about the child seats. In the back seats, you're gonna see that hidden underneath Velcro straps is the child latch safety system. Pulls right out, and you can latch the child seat right into there and secure it to the frame of the car for that safety. It also has top tether straps, which are located across the back of the roof line, so you can really secure that child seat right in. Looking for those back cup holders? Well, the center armrest folds right down. Have the cup holders right here in between the people from there. And then you also have them in the door. And again, plenty of space back here to do whatever you need to do. All right, continuing with the 2.5i, here we are in the back space. You can see there's lots of space in the back. They all do come standard with the cargo tray. If you're like me, I enjoy doing a lot of gardening, so this helps out a lot, because when I'm putting those flats of flowers in the back that are still draining from water from the day, it catches all that water. They're great for your ski boots, hiking boots, skis, snowboards, whatever activity you enjoy doing, store it right in the back. So you can see this is your cargo area with the seats up, but let me show you what it's like with the seats down. They do fold virtually flat, come right down. The seatbelt, granted you see it's in the way right here, but it does actually unclick and store right up out of the way. But you can see how easy it is to fold down to the back. And who knows, if you enjoy camping, just come right up into the back. You see there's plenty of room. Again, I'm 5'10", even a 6-foot person could fit very well here in the back of the car. Great cargo space. How about those dogs? I have 3 dogs, Great Dane, a Neapolitan Mastiff, and a Min Pin. They all fit in the back and ride very comfortably, so we got the dogs covered. Now that you've seen the inside of the 2.5i, I'd like to show you some of the exterior features. One thing we're very happy about is from 2010, the mirrors were in a fixed position. On the new 2011s, the mirrors actually fold out of the way. So if you're in a tight parking spot, need to fold that mirror in, you can. My problem is when I back out of the garage, sometimes I'm too close to the door, so it's always nice to kind of back up out of the way so you can catch that before ripping off your mirror. Moving towards the front, you can see it's got the nice sleek lines, the beveled hood, and then also the eagle-eye lights. Gives it a nice sharp look. Looks pretty aggressive coming down the road looking at you. Daytime running lights are a standard feature. Halogen lights. As you move around to pop the hood, you'll see the Subaru Star Cluster. Did you know that Subaru in Japanese meant unite? Anyway, just pop right up the hood. You're going to see the 2.5i boxer engine. Kind of hard to see the engine there, isn't it? Well, actually, the engine is down on the bottom. The Subaru engine is horizontally opposed, which gives you a nice low center of gravity, which gives you better control of your vehicle when cornering. Also, if you've got that deer that jumped out in front of you, you need to swerve around it. Gives you that great control, symmetrical all-wheel drive, in direct line with the transmission from there. Not all that mechanically inclined, but I can tell you they did mark things easily in yellow, so you can double check your fluids, your power steering, power brakes, your oil, coolant. Love the new things for the washers. It actually holds a whole gallon jug when it's empty, so you don't have that little bit left over. Fuse box, battery, pretty self-explanatory, easy to look at from there. The 2.5i boxer engine does have 170 horsepower and also has 170 foot-pounds of torque. It can tow up to 2,700 pounds with trailer brakes. Continuing on with the outside appearance. With the 2.5i, you do get this 16-inch all-season Continental tires. You'll see they're done on the steel rims, styling hubcaps for you there. What's nice about having hubcaps, if you don't like this look, you can switch them out for a look that you do like. A standard feature on all the Outbacks now are the tire pressure monitoring system, which helps monitor your pressure in your tires. If you have a tire that's running low, it gives you an indicator on the dash to put more air in your tire, which helps prolong the life of your tires. Moving along, you see the outside mirror is done in black. As you move up to the model lines, they do become body colored. Got the side padding down on the side. Any rock chips or things that are picking up will protect the bottom of your door. Then you're going to also see they put an extra thick film on top of the paint to protect the beveled side that comes out. Moving towards the top of the vehicle, you do have the crossbars. When people look at this, they ask, where are the crossbars? Well, they actually store out of the way. They store out of the way to give you, believe it or not, a little bit better gas mileage, but also to help reduce that wind noise to help make the Outback a much quieter ride. Easy to assemble, just pop the lid up right on the side. See how easy that was? Pop it right over and across. Pops right down into the hole over there when the other one's out of the way. And then you can do bike racks, kayak racks, whatever you need to carry on top of the car. So those are some of the features on the 2.5i, which you're going to see standard throughout the model line of the Outbacks. Next, I'd like to show you some of the extra features, as I like to call them, as you move up in the model line. Let's talk about the 2.5i Premium Package. The Premium Package actually has probably about 5-6 different trim levels that you can choose with inside that. You get it with the all-weather package, you get it with the Harman Kardon radio package, the moonroof package, put all three together. You get mix and match and go from there. So it's definitely versatile when you move up to that, adding the features. Here at Burlington Subaru, we tend to stock most of the 2.5i's with the all-weather package. The all-weather package being the heated seats, heated outside mirrors, and the windshield wiper de-icer. Got to be ready for that winter weather. Some of the other differences you're going to notice as you're driving down the road to spot the difference between the 2.5i and the 2.5i Premium Package. The Premium Package adds the fog lights, gives you more visibility in front of the vehicle. As you walk around, instead of the 16-inch steel wheels, you actually get the 17-inch alloy wheels. Very nice styling from there, a little larger tire. A lot of critics will say a larger tire will give you a smoother ride. Of course, that is up to the driver. As you move around, you're going to see that the tinted windows are also an extra feature that are standard on the Premium Package for you from there. When you go into the back, another standard feature to the Outback. And by the way, this one's loaded with a lot of extra accessories. I'll tell you about those in a bit. But standard features, the Premium actually comes with the cargo cover. So doing all that Christmas shopping, birthday shopping, or just shopping in general, you can hide all your stuff right underneath. Great thing about the cargo cover, you can also store underneath, but I'll show you that later. So that again is one of the other standard features. As we move around, some more is more of the interior, what you get with the Premium Package that upgrades from the base. For those of you who don't like the manual seat, you actually get a 10-way power driver's seat. You can change your lower lumbar, the back, you can even raise the seat up and tilt it in any direction that feels most comfortable for you. Also into the Premium Package, you're going to add the leather wrap steering wheel, so it gives you a little more comfort for your hands from there, the leather wrap shifter knob, and from there, pretty much that's what you get for the Premium Package without adding extra accessories. Again, you can always add the Harman Kardon radio. When you add the Harman Kardon radio, you also add the 6-disc in-dash CD changer, and if you remember me telling you about the satellite radio capability, well, when you get the Harman Kardon radio, it actually comes with the satellite radio for XM. You also get a 3-month free subscription with that. The other package would be adding the moonroof, and then also from there, you can add all the extra accessories, which I'd love to tell you about in just a second. Okay, I'm always being asked, what accessories can you get for the Outback? For me, it'd be just simply to say, read the accessory brochure. But let me point some of them out for you. On this one of the favorite things that people like to do is the remote start. What's nice about the Subaru remote start is if you do the aftermarket, you don't get the security that you would with the Subaru remote start. The Subaru remote start has actually got a computer chip that matches the car for starting, whereas if you do an aftermarket one, you lose one of your keys and you lose your safety. Very easy to do, just press it once, then twice. The car automatically locks. And if you can see and hear me, you'll see that the blue light on there indicates that the car is running. Press and hold, and the car will shut down for you as well, and gives you an indicator that it shut off. So you can see if your car's running or not running from your remote when you do the remote start. The car stays running for about 15 to 20 minutes. If you haven't attended to the car, it will shut off to help save your gas. Some more of the accessories in addition to the remote start, we do have the license plate bracket. Here in Vermont, we do require a front license plate. So you can see you can put it in there and it keeps it protected and you don't have it just hanging off the front bumper. Tired of getting those stone chips on the front of the hood of your car? Well, you can get the hood protector. Nice there, blends right into the car. You can see it fits the styling of the front to give you that protection from there. Moving along, want to add a little style to your car. You can also add the pin striping down the side. From the factory, you can see this is how it would come from there. We do actually have some aftermarket companies that like to come around and you can actually add a little styling to that if you want a little curly Q or whatever you'd like to have from there. Moving up, always tired of that wind, want to kind of reduce some of the wind noise and the sun coming in on the moonroof. They do add the moonroof deflector right on top, so that gives you another accessory from there. Another accessory added onto this Outback, you see it's got the splash guards for all 4 places. Splash guards help keep those stone chips down and also a lot of that mud flying up from the person driving behind you. Coming to the back, you'll see it's got the backup sensors. Those are an accessory, so if you have a lot of kids running around who leaves their toys and bikes behind your car, well, you can leave them there, or if you have to back into your parking space, see where that's going from there. Excuse me. And I locked the car, so let me unlock it. Maybe just a second, I'll be right back. I'm back. Let's unlock the car. Remember, when you use the remote start, it automatically locks your car. So just the push button, open that up. Some of the accessories in the back.
On the Outbacks, they do have the painted back bumper, and they don't have the protection, so an accessory is called the rear bumper cover. So if you're sliding things in and out of the back, you can protect the paint on there and give it a nice clean look. Cargo nets, you'll see featured here is the rear cargo net. Have those jugs of milk you don't want rolling around, slip it right inside there. One of the standard features would be the grocery bag hooks on the side to hook things up from there, but you can also add side cargo nets and also cargo nets across the back. Another feature which I don't have down in the car at the moment, but you can also get the Subaru rubber mats. So you can have that for the all-weather mats to protect your floors. Moving around, just some other accessories. There's tons, just giving you a heads up on a few, but one of my favorite ones, which is kind of fun, is you can illuminate the door sill for getting in and out and have a nice blue Subaru. They also have other accessories such as adding the rain guards on the side. You also can add illuminant lighting on the interior and much more from there. So there's a quick view of the accessories. Let's move on to the Limited Outback and show you what comes on that one. Well, before we jump into the inside of the Limited Outback, I want to show you the one identifier to know that it's limited from the outside. Premium and the Limited do look the same, but if you take a look at the front, on the Limited, you actually get the front bumper underguard. They give you that protection from there. So if you're doing some rough off-roading, you can protect your front bumper. But let's move into the inside of the car and show you some of the luxury features that comes with the Limited Outback. Please keep in mind with the Limited, you can get this model with or without a moonroof, so that choice can be up to you. And you're also going to notice, one thing I forgot to point out on the premium package that's also on the Limited, is you get the body color matching mirrors. So that it does match the car and blends in a little better for you from there. So let's take a look on the inside. Well, I don't know where to begin on the inside of the Limited because this is my favorite Outback out of all of them because I'm frankly a spoiled brat, my inner child is, and loves luxury. You can see the nice wood grain trim around the side to give it a nice classic look for you from there. Still have the leather wrapped steering wheel, which also has your Bluetooth audio controls, which comes standard on the Limited. And as you can see, you can get it with or without the navigation package. When you do get the navigation package, it does come with the moonroof. And something to kind of keep in mind from there is when you put the car into reverse, it also gives you the backup camera as well, so you can see what's directly behind your car right on your navigation system. It's all touch screen, a lot of fun. You can hit the menu button, go to stored locations, navigation setup, change your user settings, looking for quick locations for restaurants, language, calibration, you can set your clock, vehicle signals, all kinds of fun stuff from there. You can go into the phone. In the phone, this is where you'd set up your Bluetooth. You can use it directly from the phone. You can see, go in there, put in your information. Obviously, I haven't called anyone on this car, so I don't have my home number in their program, but you can put it in there and also set up speed dials when you do that as well. So you can do speed dials right from your Bluetooth technology as well. There's so much more information about the navigation system and the Bluetooth. I don't have enough time to sit here and tell you about it in a video. I need to show you firsthand. But coming off that, if you want to just go to your map, it'll show you where you're at, directions from there. You can do it as a true north or as in the direction that the car is going. But outside of the navigation, moving down, it does have the dual climate control. Just hit the auto button, they'll bring it on for you. With the dual light on, you can actually control both sides of the car. So if you and your partner, one likes it cold, one likes it hot, you can keep the temperature separate on both sides. Turn off the dual mode, and if you're just the only one in the car, you can actually control both sides from the driver. You can override the system by using the mode button, putting the air where you prefer to put it, change your fan speed. But again, just hit the auto and it automatically does it for you. Your rear defrost button, well, always looking for where the heated outside mirrors and windshield wiper deicer works, just hit the rear defrost, it all works together. It stays on for about 10 minutes. Your hazard lights are conveniently located right in the center for you as well. The radio, well, this has the Harman Kardon radio standard on the Limited as well. And with the Harman Kardon radio, please remember you do get that satellite radio, 3 months free subscription with XM, and then it is a subscription from there. I recommend getting the lifetime, much cheaper. That's what I did. Well, in addition to the navigation being an optional accessory, going over the radio, having the Harman Kardon radio, the 6-disc and CD changer, the dual climate control, don't forget the comfort. Leather seating, 10-way power driver's seat comes standard, along with the leather. And on the Limited, you also get the 4-way power passenger seat as well. Leather trimmed doors, again, you can see the Harman Kardon logo there, knowing that you're getting a little bit better sound. And the 9 speakers. You also have a subwoofer in the back as well. Well, now that we've had a look at the 2.5i Outbacks, I'm going to show you the 3.6 next. But one thing to remember about the 2.5i's when you go with the automatic, it has the PZEV engine. That's the ones we sell here in Vermont. Partial zero evaporations vehicle. You're putting out less emissions into the environment than 90% of the vehicles on the road. So you do have a clean burning engine, which also gives you a 15-year, 150,000 mile emissions warranty. How can you go wrong with that? But moving on, the 3.6R.
You can get that in the trim levels that we just mentioned on the 2.5i. You can get it as a premium package, a limited, and a limited with navigation. So there's a lot more features from there. What do you see different on the outside? Well, you get the 3.6i and the larger engine. Not much more to say than that. As far as the features go, the larger engine does give you the 3.6i, which is 256 horsepower, 247 foot-pounds of torque. This one can actually tow up to 3,000 pounds with the trailer brakes. Again, that's a quick overview. Well, this one wasn't so quick. They have a more in-depth view of the 2011 Subaru Outback. Certainly there's a lot more details I can go into with you. Love to show you firsthand. Come down to Burlington Subaru. Terry Light, Internet Sales Manager here. I look forward to seeing you.